What's going on, everyone? It's Dusty Gogoat. Welcome back to my headcanon. The person who leaked every single thing about Pokemon Legends Arceus has confirmed to us that there will be DLC. What I want to talk about today are all the Pokemon that we could see potentially return in this game. Sources say that with the DLC, there will be a total of 400 Pokemon. Currently, there's about 250 Pokemon in the game, so that means 150 Pokemon will be then added in the DLC. If there are new Pokemon added to the DLC, I think these new Pokemon can appear in maybe 3 different ways. The first being these new Pokemon would now be incorporated into the already existing areas of the Hisui map. The second way these Pokemon can be introduced is through new areas, new regions within the Hisui region. Or thirdly, these new Pokemon can be added to the encounter table of the space-time distortion. These are anomalies that happen throughout the Hisui region. They would not have to explain anything. Anything goes in the space-time distortion. So the first group of Pokemon that I think definitely need to be added into Legends Arceus are the Pokemon that were added into Platinum but aren't anywhere to be seen in Diamond and Pearl. These Pokemon include Hoot Hoot, Noctowl. Both of these Pokemon I definitely would love to see regional forms for. There are a lot of great artists who have depicted these Pokemon with original form. I think you could either, emphasize Noctowl's psychic abilities, similar to how Stantler evolves into a psychic normal type, or you could have Noctowl resemble like a snow owl. Both of those would be great, but this Pokemon needs to be in the game. You have the Marill line, that's Azurill, Marill, and Azumarill. You have Wooper and Quagsire. I could also see those Pokemon getting new Hisuian forms or evolutions. An evolution to Quagsire would be very powerful. Houndour and Houndoom both should be in this game. We've got Wingull, Pelipper, Meditite, Medicham, Altaria, and Swablu, Feebas, and Milotic. This would be a very cool Pokemon to see littered about at any of the 3 lakes in the region. I'm surprised this Pokemon is already not in the game. Tropius is another Pokemon, personal favorite of mine, a fellow grass type. Tropius would be epic to be just to see it towering throughout the region. To run into an Alpha Tropius would be a real treat. Absol is another Pokemon that I would love to see in the game. It was not in Legends Arceus. Similar to the Zorua line, it has a white coat. It would fit perfectly. The Alabaster Icelands. 90% of you are not subscribed. If you're enjoying this video, do me a favor. There's a button right there. Hit the subscribe button. You know what to do. Mass Outbreaks, aka Swarm Pokemon. This is a feature that's already in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Swarming was also something that's been in the franchise for a very long time. In Platinum, there's a whole list of Swarm Pokemon that appear in the Sinnoh region. To me, it makes no sense that these Pokemon should not be in the Hisui region. These are Swarm Pokemon. They're Pokemon that are native to the region that happen to have an outbreak. A bunch of them appear at the same time. The Swarm Pokemon in Platinum include Doduo, Zigzagoon, Cubone, Larvitar. Imagine finding an Alpha Larvitar. You have an Alpha Tyranitar. Give me a break. That would be so cool. We've got Fanfy, Dunsparce. Dunsparce has been hinted to have a Hisuian evolution. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. We'll review a few different Pokemon that I think are going to get new forms. Snubble, Spoink, Drowsy, Delibird. We also have Voltorb here. Obviously, in Hisui, Voltorb has a new form. Farfetch'd, Skitty, Natu, Makuhita, Krabby, Spinda, Beldum, Pinsir, Corsola, Electrike, and Slakoth. A lot of these Pokemon are very cool. Pinsir especially, we see Heracross throughout the region, and Pinsir is a direct rival to Heracross. Beldum, imagine seeing an Alpha Metagross. I could see Krabby on the beaches. Delibird would be in the snowy region. There's a lot of really cool Pokemon here, and they don't feel out of place, out of step with the rest of the region. A different category of swarm Pokemon include the Pokemon that swarm at the Trophy Garden. A lot of these Pokemon are rare in nature and already appear in the Hisui region. Pokemon like Clefairy, Chansey, Eevee, they all appear already, but Pokemon like Meowth, Ditto, Marill, Plusle, Minun, Castform, those Pokemon are rare in current day Sinnoh. I think all of these Pokemon have a very, they're very vanilla Pokemon. I could totally see them showing up in a DLC. Ditto's a little bit weird because, there's no breeding in the game, and that's, for better or worse, that's Ditto's primary function. And maybe the streak is not broken and we actually do get a Hisui and Meowth. If you've played Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, or BDSP, you're familiar with the Poke Radar. There is a huge amount of Pokemon that can only be accessed through the Poke Radar. Some of these Pokemon are like top-notch, fan favorite. Canonically, I see these Pokemon the same way I look at Swarm Pokemon, where they're rare encounters and they're only identifiable. They can only be discovered with this device. Both Nidoran, female and male. I would love to get, oh man, Nidoking in this game. Alpha Nidoking. Give me a break. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. We have Sentret, Sunkern, Hoppip, Slowpoke, Baltoy, Stantler, which this is another rare Sinnoh Pokemon that in another dimension through time and space has a regional form for Hisui. We have Smeargle. Kirlia is already found in Legends Arceus. Now we have Tauros and Miltank. Those might seem a little out of place. They're essentially domesticated cattle. That might be a little bit weird in the Hisui region with humans being so afraid of Pokemon, but maybe Tauros and Miltank have a Hisuian form to represent pre-domestication. If fan art of this already exists, please let me know. Alpha Salamence. Okay, so we can get Bagon. Continuing, we have Bagon, Tyrogue, Grimer, Swellow, Poochyena, Piloswine, another Pokemon that is found in the Alabaster Icelands, Flaffy, Mankey, Primeape, Torkoal, Venonat, Venomoth, Wobbuffet, Aeron, Mareep, Nincada, and Loudred. Seriously, these are some of the coolest Pokemon for me. And the last batch of Pokemon that can be found in the Sinnoh region, but not in the Hisui region, includes Pokemon that appear when you have a certain GBA, Game Boy Advance game, in the Game Boy Advance slot of a Nintendo DS. With Ruby version inserted, you can find Seedot, Nuzleaf, Mawile, Zangoose, and Solrock. With Sapphire version, you can find Lotad, Lombre, Sableye, Seviper, and Lunatone. Emerald version will give trainers access to Pineco, Shuckle, Teddiursa, and Ursaring. Again, you know, this is a Pokemon that got a new regional evolution in Hisui. I really think there might be some correlation here. With Fire Red inserted in the GBA slot, trainers can get Caterpie, Metapod, Ekans, Arbok, and Growlithe. Do I have to say it? Growlithe got a new form and a new evolution. And with Leaf Green version, you get Weedle, Kakuna, Sandshrew, Sandslash, and Vulpix. Now, if it's true that these Pokemon found in the Platinum version of Sinnoh are reintroduced into the Hisui region in Pokemon Legends Arceus, I do think that some of these Pokemon should get regional forms and regional evolutions. Found through the Poke Radar in Platinum version, we have Sunkern. It's been a long time that fans have been asking for a grass and fire type Pokemon. I think Sunflora is the perfect candidate for this typing, and then also Sunkern has been mocked as one of the weakest Pokemon in the entire Pokemon universe. In the Hisui region, it's a very tough region. If this Pokemon is to be found in this region, it's gonna have to be tough, right? So either they're gonna completely scrap the design, or what they could do is give Sunflora a regional evolution, and it's gotta be grass fire type. Right here we have Sunflorid, the solar Pokemon. I would love to see a Pokemon like this exist in universe. Also found through the Poke Radar is Mankey and Primeape. I think it would be very cool to see these Pokemon get a little bit of a design redux. Pig Monkey, that is just really weird to me. It being pure fighting always seemed very lackluster in comparison to other fighting types who have a specific type of fighting style. I've covered this design on the channel before. It's an ice and fire type Primeape. Maybe if you give Mankey an ice stone, it evolves into this ice and fire type Primeape. It gets this big burly coat, right, to keep itself warm in a freezing climate. You can see it's got snow on its head, but it's still so hot-headed. It's got those classic anger marks. This thing is erupting with fury, actually causing the snow on its head to melt. In Sinnoh, Torkoal can be found through the Poke Radar. This is, I don't know if this really fits with the Hisui region, but I thought this design by Goompy was amazing. Go check them out on all your favorite platforms. If you thought Hisuian Typhlosion was chill, you haven't seen, you're gonna love this regional variant of Torkoal. It's shell. The shell on its back is molten lava. You can see through its shell to see the molten lava, and it resembles that of a lava lamp. I would give this thing fire rock type, the rock to represent the glass on its back, maybe fairy type, maybe fairy, or actually poison makes a lot of sense too. I know in the Hoenn region where you find Torkoal, there's a lot of poison type Pokemon, and it's always fuming what I imagine poisonous exhaust. Months ago, Eclipse on Twitter tweeted this image of this glowing blue organism, but master theorist Blaze Incineroar on Twitter got to theory crafting about how this might be a hint at a Hisuian form and potentially a Hisuian evolution of Dunsparce. If you color swap Dunsparce to make it reflect the colors of this real life organism, this blue color, Dunsparce really has a lot of similarities with this creature. Incineroar goes on to explain that over the last 20 years, there's been so many dex entries about Dunsparce suggesting that it flies and that it burrows underground, suggesting a flying and ground type. I thought this was a really cool idea. There have been so many great artist depictions of Dunsparce, whether it's a new form, new evolution. Dunsparce is just such an anomaly. It's normal type. It has all this mythical lore around it. Not really mythical, but it gets a lot of attention, and I think fans really like it. And yeah, so here's a whole bunch of great designs that artists have created over the years. Of course, all sources are in the description. Another one of these rare Pokemon found in the Sinnoh region is Sableye. Here are 3 great designs of a Sableye. They all depict different stones that Sableye goes after. Sableye is, he loves gems. That's all he eats. He's a gem goblin. So depending on which gem or whatever rocks are near it, could cause this Pokemon to change, becoming a new regional variant of itself. If you can't tell, I'm so excited for the possibility of getting DLC. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see. As always, if you want to see more of this content, hit the join button below to support me and become a channel member. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck hunting.